You introduced me to an awesome guy who actually is the podcast before yours, Scott Clover, and he does somatic healing.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I've been doing is I've been working with Scott. So once my psychologist kind of like, I ended that journey because it always gets to a point where like you need to move on. And so I was working with a channeler, and the channeler is like, you need to find a somatic healer. I was writing show notes for another person, and Scott Clover was interviewed on there. And I'm like, hey, I need somatic healing because I've been through some trauma in my life. Scott is amazing. Like, you will get on I've been probably in a dozen sessions with him now. And he usually says, yeah, like my clients will do like 5 or 6 sessions and they're done with me. Of course, I'm a special case because I'm always outside the box, but that's fine because I just completely own it. But I'll get on the phone with him and he will literally tell me what parts of my body are hurting before I even recognize it.
It's so crazy. It's true.
It's true. But like, it sounds like if you're listening to this, you're like, there's no way that is happening. Trust me, it is happening. And it's just, you will not believe it unless you try a session with Scott. Like, Scott is truly amazing. He has helped me feel like if you have PTSD and you know that anxiety buzz you get like all the time, like it's literally almost completely gone now. And when I work with him, I sleep better at night. Like, he has brought me to a level that my psychologist could not bring me to, just because my psychologist does not have the skill of intuitive somatic healing. And if you don't know what somatic healing is, it's basically like all the emotional stuff that's going on in your body is going to sit somewhere physically. Like, if you believe it or not, it's going to sit somewhere physically. And I cannot tell you how much my body feels like a new body since I've been working with Scott. Like, I just feel like not more energy, but that my energy is sitting better in my body. And then I don't get all the body pain I used to get. My body pain has like greatly diminished since I worked with him. Like, my celiac disease doesn't trigger as much since I worked with him, because as we all know, stress makes everything you have worse.
Yes.
And so if you have not listened to Scott's episode, go back and listen to it, because he is just an amazing intuitive healer. And if you're looking for somatic healing, he is definitely the go-to person.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Eventually it's going to work out, but you have to take baby steps.
Or as Scott tells us, we have dominion over our energies.
Yes.
That's been really an important mantra for me to repeat.